is for Jaffrey, first alarm. Respond to Reds, 12 River Street. Report of large amount of smoke coming out of the building. Repeating for Jaffrey at first alarm to respond to Reds, 12 River Street. Passerby reporting a large amount of smoke coming out of the building. Units can operate on TAC 1, cross street is Main Street, KCF 4 and 5, 430. Jones up for Ringe, Dublin, Jaffrey ambulance, the New Ipswich. Respond to Jaffrey on a first alarm. Going to be at Reds, 12 River Street for reported smoke coming from the building. Requesting from Ringe, engine to the scene, Dublin, tanker to the scene. Jaffrey ambulance, standby at the scene. New Ipswich covers the Jaffrey station. Repeating for Ringe, Dublin, Jaffrey ambulance, and New Ipswich. Respond to Jaffrey on a first alarm. 12 River Street, Reds, for a large amount of smoke coming from the building. Requesting from Ringe, engine to the scene, tanker from Dublin to the scene. Jaffrey ambulance, standby at the scene. New Ipswich cover assignment to the Red station. Correction to the Jaffrey station. Units operate on TAC 1, cross streets, Main Street, KCF 4 and 5, 432.
4 and 5, 16. 4 and 5,
16, C2.
Can you get an engine out of Peterborough since the ladder's out?
We got you Jaffrey's ladder going. Did you want an additional engine out of Peterborough?
Yes, that's affirmative. I'll be on the scene here in about 2 minutes.
Okay, received. My partner's taking another call from North Street. Not sure if it's going to be one and the same.
Yeah, I got heavy smoke showing from Main Street here. The whole downtown's full of smoke.
And the message 433.
Why don't you go ahead and strike a second alarm? We've definitely got some paperwork and fire here.
16C2 reporting a requesting a second alarm at 433. 16C2, 4 and 5, 16C2.
I'm off on the scene. I got heavy fire at the rear of the building in the office here on the second floor.
Is that going to be at Reds or at 2 North Street? We're getting a fire alarm from 2 North Street, the mill.
Yeah, no, I'm at Red. You could start a second ladder here, too.
Okay, the message going to the second alarm. We'll get you a second ladder at 434. Tone is for Jaffrey, upgrading to a second alarm, 12 River Street, Reds for a building fire. Repeating for Jaffrey, upgrading to a second alarm, going to be 12 River Street, Reds for a structure fire. Cross street is Main Street, units operate on TAC number 1, KCF 4 and 5, 435. The tones are for New Ipswich, Dublin, Ringe, Peterborough, Fitzwilliam, and to respond to Jaffrey on a second alarm, 12 River Street, Reds. From New Ipswich, redirecting your engine to the scene, also a cascade to the scene. From Dublin, additional request for LDH to the scene. Ringe, tanker to the scene. Peterborough, tanker to the scene, also requesting an engine from Peterborough. Fitzwilliam, tanker to the scene. Repeating for New Ipswich, Dublin, Ringe, Peterborough, Fitzwilliam. Respond to Jaffrey on a second alarm, 12 River Street, Reds, for a structure fire. From New Ipswich, requesting engine, cascade to the scene, Dublin, tanker, and large diameter hose to the scene, Ringe, engine, and tanker to the scene, Peterborough, engine, and tanker to the scene. Units operate on TAC number 1, KCF 405, 437.
Jonas for Key, Mutual Aid. Respond with a ladder to Jaffrey, number 12 River Street. It's me, Reds Auto. Reported smoke come from the building. That's Keen, Mutual Aid, to Jaffrey with your ladder. Number 12, River Street, be Red's Auto. Report of smoke coming from the building. Cross street's going to be north in school. They'll be operating on TAC 1, 430.
For the Milford Fire Department. Request for a ladder to the town of Jaffrey, mutual aid number 12 River Street for a working structure fire. Again, Thomas for the Milford Fire Department. Request for a ladder to the town of Jaffrey, number 12 River Street, mutual aid for a working structure fire. Time of your tone is 438.
Second tone for Greenville Fire to respond mutual aid with a covered truck engine to the Jaffrey station. Repeating, tones are for Greenville Fire to respond mutual aid with an engine to the Jaffrey station. Time tone is 442.
Winchton dispatch to Winchton Fire. Please respond. 12 River Street in Jaffrey. Going to be mutual aid for a second alarm structure fire. Again, please respond. Mutual aid to Jaffrey, 12 River Street for a second alarm structure fire. Time of tone, 454.
Forward 5, MAC1.
MAC1.
MAC1, 0 to Jaffrey.
MAC1, you're responding 5. Correction, 438. 24C1.
Responding to Jaffrey.
24C1's responding, 438.
8C1.
8C1.
Do they have a request beside the tanker?
8C1, it's going to be a tanker and large diameter hose at this time from Dublin.
Very good, thank you.
438.
4-5, Jaffrey, here. 4-5, Jaffrey, go now.
Jaffrey, command.
On the first engine right at the front of the building on the 8 corner meets D2. Stretch a line to the second floor.
Receive. First engine to lay a line to the second floor. 439.
4-5.
MAC1.
You also copy that engine to the front of the building corner. And then go to the second floor.
You're advising engine to the front of the building to go to the second floor?
BC corner. BC corner.
Bravo Charlie corner, 440.
24C1.
24C1.
Temple Tower for the engine tanker.
24C1, try that message again.
Again, off of Temple Tower, for the engine and tanker to respond to Jaffrey.
Tone is 4.
Peterborough.
Peter responded to
Jaffrey on second alarm. Requesting your engine and tanker.
the number 12,
River Street.
Reds.
First sector fire.
Repeating for Peterborough. Respond mutually.
Jaffrey on second alarm.
Engine and
Tanker to the scene, 12 River Street, Reds, first structure fire.
you said 4 or 5.
441. 5, 16 engine 2.
16 engine 2.
20.
16 engine 2 responding. 442. Jaffrey command, KCF 15, Jaffrey command. 24C1, 415, 24C1.
24C1.
Chief, on your way into town, could you please stop at number 2 North Street? Just check that building. We've got a full station there. Not sure if it's one and the same. We've got no contact with anybody on scene.
You can show me off of 2 North Street.
24C1, you're on scene North Street, 442.
MAC1's on North Street as well.
MAC1, you're on North Street, 442.
415,
26C2, you calling?
Here to the range station to range crews are assembling.
26C2, you're responding, 443. 16 engine 2, 4 and 5, 16 engine 2.
4 and 5, 16 engine 2 is on the scene.
16 engine 2, you're on scene. Just making sure you got to go to the Bravo Charlie corner.
That's the message.
443.
4 and 5, 8 tanker 1.
8 tanker 1.
8 tanker 1, on for Jaffrey.
8 tanker 1, you're responding, 444. Any Fitzwilliam personnel, KCF 15, any Fitzwilliam personnel. Retone for Fitzwilliam, be for a tanker to respond on a second alarm in Jaffrey, 12 River Street. Repeating, retone for Fitzwilliam, tanker to respond to Jaffrey on a second alarm at number 12 River Street. Units are operating on TAC 1. Cross Street is Main Street. KCF 415, 445.
415, Jaffrey, command.
Jaffrey, command. Jaffrey, command. Try that last again, please.
Eversource.
Working on Eversource now, Chief. Question Eversource is seen.
All right, 8 hose 1 is responding with
8 hose 1 responding with 3, 446. Any Fitzwilliam personnel, KCF 45. Any Fitzwilliam personnel?
KCF 45, 22C1.
22C1.
Can you tell me if it's responding?
Which switch units are responding? Chief, you got personnel to get your tanker out as well?
Yeah, I can do that. I got an engine on the road right now, and I can tank it up.
Okay, which engine do you have responding?
You want to get the roll our second engine to the tanker?
No, asking which engine's going to be responding, and then we're going to tone you for the tanker. 22C1.
Let me try here. Looking to see which engine is responding, and we're about to tone you for the tanker. 22C1 has it. 24.
24, engine 2.
24 engine 2 is responding. Tanker 1 is assembling their crew as we speak.
24 engine 2 responding. 24 tanker 1 on the air. 448. Tone is for New Wave Switch. Additional request. This will be for your tanker to respond to Jaffrey, 12 River Street, second alarm structure fire. Repeating for New Wave Switch. Additional request. Tanker to respond into Jaffrey on a second alarm, 12 River Street. Units are operating on TAC 1. KCF 15, 448.
26 engine 1.
26 engine 1.
26 engine 1 is responding.
26 engine 1 responding. You got a crew to get the tanker out as well?
That's a negative.
26 engine 1, you're reporting unable to fill the tanker assignment. 451.
24 tanker 2, tanker 1.
24 tanker 1.
24 tanker 1 is responding to Reds and Jaffrey.
24 tanker 1 responding. 452. Tone is for Troy. Be to respond to Jaffrey on a second alarm, requesting your tanker, number 12 River Street, Reds, for a second alarm structure fire. Repeating for Troy, this will be for your tanker to respond in Jaffrey, 12 River Street, Reds, for a second alarm structure fire. Units are operating on TAC 1, Cross Streets, Main Street, KCF 4 and 5, 453.
4 and 5, 22 tanker 1.
22 tanker 1.
22 tanker 1, through Jaffrey with 3.
22 tanker 1 responding, 454. 22 tanker 1, 4 and 5, 22 tanker 1.
Tanker 1 in, sir.
Do you know which engine is on the road? Engine 1 or engine 4?
22 rescue 1 is on the road.
Received. 22 rescue 1's on the road. 454.
415, 34 C1.
34 C1.
C1 C2 en route.
34 C1 C2 responding, 455. Any Jaffrey ambulance personnel, KCF 4 and 5, any Jaffrey ambulance personnel? Tone is for Jaffrey ambulance. Response standby at scene of a second alarm structure fire, 12 River Street, Reds. Heating for Jaffrey ambulance. Respond to 12 River Street. Standby at scene of a second alarm structure fire at Reds. KCF 4 and 5, 455.
4 and 5, Greenville Engine 1 responding to Jaffrey for cover.
Greenville Engine 1's responding to Jaffrey, 455.
4 and 5, Jaffrey command.
Jaffrey command. Jaffrey command, believe your next engine is either going to be 24 engine 2 or 26 engine 1 from the south and north.
Okay.
Jaffrey command, requesting second crew in for a second line at 456. Jaffrey command.
KCF 415, 16 tanker 1.
16 tanker 1.
En route with 2.
16 tanker 1's responding. Jaffrey command, 4 and 5. Jaffrey command. You were calling us?
Highway State Highway road closure, road to River Street, and DPW for sand. Stay in front.
Received. We'll notify DOT, have them set up a package to close down River Street, Peterborough Street, and we'll get you some sound on the way.
24 engine 2.
24 engine 2.
Put us off in Jaffrey.
24 engine 2, you're on scene. Do you copy that he needs your crew right to work?
Yeah, we're going to work.
458. 8 tanker 1.
KCF 4 and 5, 22 rescue 1.
22 rescue 1. 22 Rescue 1's on scene, 459. 34 Tanker 1.
34 Tanker 1 responding to Jaffrey.
34 Tanker 1's responding, 459.
415, 8 Hose 1 is on the scene.
8 Hose 1 on scene, 0500.
415, 19 ladder 2.
19 ladder 2.
You can show us off.
19 ladder 2 is on scene, 501.
415.
Jaffrey, command.
We're staging at behind TD Bank in the town office or anything other than the tank crews and the aerial pieces.
Received. Staging's at TD Bank in the town offices, with the exception of tankers and manpower. Chief, while I got you, you're about a minute away from your first par check.
Okay, message.
In correction, only aerial devices down River Street. That's only aerial devices down River Street.
415, 24 Tanker 1.
24 Tanker 1.
24 Tanker 1 is off at staging.
24 Tanker 1 is staging, 503. Tone is for Peterborough ambulance. Respond, standby scene of a second alarm structure fire, Jaffrey at Reds. Staging will be in the TD Bank parking lot. Units operate on TAC 1, KC 45504. Jaffrey, command you calling?
Do I have an ambulance on scene or
52482.
2482, standby 1. That's a negative, Chief. You didn't have a crew. We just started you, Peterborough.
Not an additional. I want 2 ambulances. 2 ambulances.
Okay, you'd like 2 ambulances. 505. 2482.
482 will be responding in Jaffrey, staging at TD Bank.
2482, you're responding. 505. Zone is for Peterborough.
Second ambulance requested to the scene of the second alarm structure fire, Jaffrey, 12 River Street.
Repeating
For Peterborough, second ambulance requested to respond to Jaffrey, second alarm structure fire, 12 River Street. Staging is at TD Bank and town offices. 245-506.
415, 16 engine 1.
16 engine 1.
And route 1. Staging is at TD Bank.
16 engine 1 responding with 1. That's correct. TD Bank for staging.
Engine 1 has it.
506.
415, 24A1.
24A1.
24A1 responding, 1 medical.
24A1, you're responding with 1 medical. 506.
415 from 24 engine 2. Have the Peterborough ambulance respond. 1 to be evaluated.
24 engine 2, you're requesting 24A2 direct to the scene. 24A2, did you copy that?
Affirmative.
24A2, you have the message. 507.
15.
Milford ladder 1.
Cross over the mountain to Peterborough. Jaffrey.
You're in Peterborough responding to Jaffrey. Sounds like they're going to want you right to the scene there on River Street.
Pretty deep to the scene, operation channel.
TAC 1. TAC 1.
TAC 1.
Going 5. 16 going to be off at staging.
16 engine 1 at staging. 508.
415, 22 Tanker 1, same traffic, off at staging.
22 Tanker 1's on scene. 508. Jaffrey command. 415. Jaffrey command.
415, Jaffrey, come in.
Jaffrey command. Still waiting on your first part check. Eversource is 40 minutes out, and those additional requests with DOT have been made.
First fire check, good on the first fire check. Still got to carry your crew in, knocking the fire down.
First par is good. All crews working. 510.
415, 16 engine 1.
16 engine 1.
They've been bumped up out of staging into the scene.
16 engine 1. Try that one more time.
This unit's been bumped up to the scene. It's going to be clearing staging and route in.
Okay, 16 engine 1's up in the scene at 511.
24C1 or MAC1, 15, 24C1 or MAC1. MAC1, just checking your status from number 2 North Street. We're getting fire alarms from there again.
You're getting visual ones?
Affirmative, just received another pull station on the 3rd floor.
I just reset that.
Message received.
415, Greenville engine 1 off at station for coverage.
Greenville engine 1, you're at coverage. 513.
415, 2482.
24A2.
482 is off on scene.
24A2 is on scene, 514.
415, Jaffrey, come in.
Jaffrey, command.
I need additional 2 engine companies to right to the scene. 2 engine companies. They'll go to work.
Received. You're requesting 2 additional engines to the scene at 515.
39 engine 1, calling KCF 415.
39 engine 1.
We're in the area for Ridge. Do they want us to come up River Street or to go all the way around?
They're requesting manpower right to the scene, so I'd say you can probably go right up River Street.
415, Jaffrey, coming in. That's affirmative. Which engine right up to the scene, parked behind the Ridge engine.
Chief, you've got 19 Tanker 1 with a full crew that'll be arriving shortly. You still need an additional engine after that.
415, 34 Tanker 1.
34 Tanker 1. 34 Tanker 1 is staging. 517.
415, 24A1.
24A1.
24A1, stop at staging.
24A1 is staging. 517.
415, Jaffrey, come in.
Jaffrey, command.
You can also notify my water department that we're on the hydrant system, please.
Make a notification of the water department you're using the hydrants. 518.
415, Milford ladder 1 on scene.
Milford ladder 1, you're on scene. 518.
Jaffrey, command from 415. Jaffrey, command.
Jaffrey, coming in to answer 415.
Jaffrey, command. This is your second part check.
415, Tanker 1.
19 Tanker 1.
Tanker 1 to be off Jaffrey, staging at the bank.
19 Tanker 1, you're on scene. 528.
415, MAC1.
MAC1.
Number 2 North Street in Jaffrey is all set. Alarm's been reset. Believe caused by smoke from 12 River.
MAC1. Fire alarm at 2 North Street will be all set. Caused from smoke from River Street. 528.
415, MAC1.
MAC1.
The Jaffrey part check is good.
Received. Part check is good. 531.
C1, MAC1. 415.
Go ahead, MAC1.
We got 4 tankers in the hose truck and staging. You want them to stick around? 8. The one's been relocated to the Jaffrey station.
I just want C1, MAC1.
C1.
You can direct one more of those tankers down to the Jaffrey station. If there are operators for the rest, they can go, including yourself. Those are
Good, thank you. 4 and 5, 8 hose 1.
8 hose 1.
The scene in Jaffrey. The Jaffrey tanker can return to their station. All other tankers are released. That are on staging.
8 hose 1 and 8 Tanker 1 returning. All tankers have been released. 537.
22, Tanker 1.
22 Tanker 1.
Train was clear, Jaffrey.
22 Tanker 1, you're returning. 538.
20C1.
Jaffrey, command from KCF 415. Jaffrey, command.
Jaffrey, coming in, Nancy.
Jaffrey, command, this is your third part check.
We're good on the third part check. Everybody counted it for.
Received, you are good on third part check. 552.
Jaffrey, ambulance, MAC1.
816 from 415.
4 5, 16 engine 1.
16 engine 1.
We've been released, so we return to the station at service.
16 engine 1, you're returning. 608. 816 from 415. 816.
415 from 816, will be required to fire. One is extra face to the building.
Jaffrey, command from 415. Jaffrey, command.
4 5, MAC1. Have them come down to the scene with the ambulance. Going to swap them out with Peterboroughs.
Received. 816 from 415. 816.
816, copy direct, we're on our way.
You have the message, you'll be responding. 608.
415, 24A1.
24A1.
24A1 has been cleared from the scene by command. Show me back in service.
24A1, you're clear returning. 612.
415, 1602.
16A2. 16A2 on scene. 613.
415, 8 Tanker 1.
8 Tanker 1.
8 Tanker 1, release for Jaffrey.
8 Tanker 1 returning. 613. Jaffrey, command. 415. Jaffrey, command.
What is Jaffrey, command?
Jaffrey, command. This will be your fourth part check.
Copy that. Stand by. 4 5, Jaffrey, command.
Jaffrey, command.
Part check's good.
Received. Part check is good. 615.
4 and 5, 24 Tanker 1.
24 Tanker 1.
We're returning from Jaffrey.
24 Tanker 1 returning. 624. Jaffrey, command from KCF 415. Jaffrey, command.
Go ahead, Jaffrey, command.
Jaffrey Command, this is the 5th power check.
Okay, we'll work on that.
Received.
4-5 Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command.
Second check's good.
Power check is good, 640.
4-5 Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command.
The Jaffrey ambulance is on the scene of the fire. Steve can respond to that ambulance calling Brook Street.
Received the Jaffrey ambulance on the fire scene, can clear and respond to Brook Street. 16A2, 415. 16A2 per Jaffrey Command, he advises you can respond to number 10 Brook Street.
Message responding to Brook Street.
Of the message, you're responding. Jaffrey Command, 415, Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command answering.
Jaffrey Command, this is a 6th power check.
Standby.
4-5 Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command.
Power check is good.
Power check is good, 715. Jaffrey Command from 415, Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command answering.
Jaffrey Command, so 7th power check.
Standby. 4-5 Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command.
Good on the power check. Yes, you can power check from dispatch. We'll handle them on scene.
Jaffrey Command, power check is good, and you'd like to discontinue power checks. 741.
4-5, 19 Tanker 1.
19 Tanker 1.
Tanker 1 is clear, Jaffrey returning.
19 Tanker 1, you're returning. 832.
4-5, 19 ladder 2.
19 ladder 2.
19 ladder 2 is returning out of service.
19 ladder 2 returning out of service. 833.
Engine 1 calling Chief 4-5.
39 engine 1.
4-5 command, return to community.
39 engine 1, you're returning. 838.
4-5 MAC1.
MAC1.
I'll be clear to the scene, Jaffrey.
MAC1, you're clear, Jaffrey. 904, KCF 415.
4-5, 34 Tanker 1.
34 Tanker 1.
Be clear with Jaffrey, return to the quarters.
34 Tanker 1, you're clear, returning.
4-5, 22-2.
Last unit calling 415, go ahead.
22-1.
22 engine 1. Returning 942. 24 C1.
All Peterborough units are clear of Jaffrey.
All Peterborough units are clear, Jaffrey. 943.
4-5 Greenville, 10 engine 1.
Greenville engine 1.
7 released by Jaffrey, returning to Greenville service.
Greenville engine 1 returning. 1025.
4-5 Jaffrey Command.
Jaffrey Command.
All units are going to be clear. Building's been turned back over to the property owner. Command will be terminated.
Jaffrey Command, all units are going to be clear. Building has been turned back over to the homeowner. 1026.